Great morning, great morning, great morning, my beautiful people. Hello, it's Movement Monday. Yes, it's Movement Monday. Yes, let's get it moving this Monday. Let's get our week started. Yes. All right, it's Movement Monday. Movement Monday. All right, so my message I have for you today. What is this? Oh, it's the plant. Anyway, is the light? I think I need to turn it this way. Yeah, I like the light right there. Okay, let me just pivot over a little bit. Okay. So the message I want to talk about today, I just love to hear the chimes. It's nice breeze going on this morning. Not much sun, is kind of cloudy up here. I'm not home, of course. The message that I have to give out today is, are you taking things and people for granted? And when I ask, are you taking things and people for granted, meaning, are you in a position right now where you feel as though somebody's supposed to do something for you? Where you feel as though, oh, you're supposed to do that. I'm supposed to have this. But yet, you're not working towards having it for yourself. You're not working towards doing it for yourself. And you in a position where you feel as though you are at now is you taking what. This is a little windy. It's great. Knock the camera down. It's a little, you're in a position where you feel as though this supposed to happen. They supposed to do this. And you ignoring all of the other signs that's going on around you. Like, for instance, I get it. I understand that certain things are supposed to be happening right now. You're supposed to be in certain positions right now. That is acceptable. That is understandable. At the same time, you cannot expect somebody to constantly be doing something for you. You just cannot expect this to be like this all the time. Appreciate, do not expect. Because the minute you start expecting somebody to always be doing something, the minute you get to the point where you expect to have something all the time, is the minute it could get took just like that. Snatched right away from you. And if it don't be the way you expected it to be, now you feel some type of way because it didn't turn out how you expected. I expected you to do this for me. I expected me to have this. I expected to get this. Appreciate, don't expect. Because once you take the expectations out of it, once you step out of I'm taking for granted. And some people don't even know they're taking things for granted. And you take people and things for granted because you always expecting someone to do something for you. You always expecting to have certain things. So now you're taking it for granted because that's what you're expected to always have. It's not going to always be like that. So get in a state of learning to appreciate it, not always expecting to have it. Once you're in a state of appreciating it, when you don't receive what you're expected to receive, it's no longer an issue for you. You're not attached to that expectation. You're not attached to, oh, I'm supposed to have this. You're not attached to that. Because you appreciate the fact, oh, I appreciate you giving this to me. I appreciate me having you in my life. I appreciate the time we are serving together. But I don't expect you to always be here. I don't expect you to always give me what you're giving me. Even to the point when somebody say, I'm going to get you a gift, what do you want? And you tell them what you want. You're going to expect them to get you exactly what you want. And then when they don't get it, you disappointed. Like, why you ask me for this if I can't have it? What was the point of you asking me, do I want these shoes? Do I want this bag? Or I'm telling you I want this bag, or I'm telling you I want these shoes, and you get me something what you wanted me to have. That happens a lot to so many people. This is the thing. I appreciate you got me this, because I didn't expect you to receive anything from you. Yeah, you asked me what I wanted, and I told you, and I didn't get it. So now I'm not in a state of feeling like, why I didn't get what you told me you was gonna get me. I'm not in a state of feeling, oh gosh, here come a truck. I'm not in a state of feeling some type of way because I did not receive what you told me you was going to give me. So now I'm in a state of appreciating that you offered to get me anything. I appreciate the offer. If I receive it from you, I am grateful for it. If I don't, oh wow, I just appreciate you doing the offer. And I'm not in a state of taking it for granted. I'm not in a state of feeling like I deserve what you said you was going to give me. Because I moved the expectation out of it. I removed when you take stuff for granted, that's because you're expecting it to happen. You're expecting somebody to always be there. And sometimes a person is not going to always be there. Especially during the most time in need. I feel like I gotta yell, y'all, because of this truck. Especially when you're in the most time of need is when you're gonna really feel like you expect somebody to be there, because you always was there for them. So it's almost like you feel like they took you for granted, when sometimes it's like, you know what, it is what it is. Hello, it is what it is. I appreciate it, but I didn't expect it to happen. So by you removing yourself from expecting it to happen and just saying, you know what, I'm in an appreciative state. I no longer take nothing for granted, because I no longer believe that this is what you were supposed to do for me when I expected it to happen. And I just appreciate everything that is given to me. I appreciate the time that you have gave me, because time, oh my gosh, when it comes to time, you cannot get that back. So it's like, I appreciate so much time that someone gives me. I appreciate the time of me having with someone, because you can never get that time back. Never. That is one thing that you should hold precious and dear, is your time. Your time, once it's gone, it's gone. It's not like, oh, you got money, and once you give the money away, you're gonna get it back. I cannot get back what I did yesterday. The time, that's just memories now. So I appreciate the time that I served, or the time that someone served with me. And I am grateful for it. And I thank them for it. Because I moved myself off that expectation. It's like, I can't expect you to come pick me up from the airport. I appreciate you coming to pick me up from the airport. You know, it's times like that. When you appreciate so much, guess what else? You learn to be in a grateful state, and you learn to manifest what you really desire. So let's get into like a 2-minute meditation. And this meditation is going to be a gratitude meditation, so that we can be grateful for the things that we have received, grateful for the things that is coming forth to us, and appreciate it. All right, get comfortable. Let's get comfortable. Yes. Comfortability is so important when you meditate, and because if you're not in a comfortable state, you really cannot be in a state of stillness, in a state of focusing on what the message is trying to come to you. All right, once you get comfortable, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in. Even close your eyes and do a light glaze to the ground. And let's take another long, slow, deep breath in. And gently release. And I want you put in your mind's eye a time where you just felt so grateful. You just felt so appreciated. And just focus on that feeling that you had when you just felt so grateful and appreciated. Focus on that feeling and how it made you feel at that moment. And as you feeling how you feel and this gratefulness, this appreciation, think of the smells you smell around you with that feeling. Think of the sounds you hear. And let's put all of the feeling of feeling grateful and appreciated and smells of something really nice and good, and the sounds of the birds, the sounds of calmness, melodies going around, and draw all of that in. Pull it all in. Pull it inside of you. So as we take this inhalation, we're going to breathe all of that sounds, smell, and feelings all into one. As it's being pulled all into one, it's like a white, bright ball. And we're going to just breathe it all into our system. Let's take this deep breath in. And let it go. And let this white, bright ball swerve all around our body, our inside, so every ounce of us can embrace this greatness, this appreciation, lovely sounds and the beautiful smells. Let it resonate throughout our whole being. Let it bounce all around us. Let this light just fill in every cell in our body so that every part of us can embrace this feeling, embrace the sound, embrace the smell. Another long, slow, deep breath in. Let it go. And on this last inhalation, as we breathing in this light that's bouncing all around us, we're going to breathe it all in. And when we release it out into the universe, we're going to release it out with a sigh sound. Let's breathe it all in. And when you're ready, open your eyes. We release that light out into the universe, so that we can continue to have this feeling, continue to have them smells and sounds resonating around us as a shield around us. And remember, be in a state of appreciation, not expectation. So you no longer holding on to that granted. I'm taking this for granted. And some people don't even know they're taking people for granted or taking things for granted. But once you become appreciated and and getting rid of expectations, you no longer is holding anything for granted. Thank you, my beautiful people, for listening. And remember, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Until next time, my beautiful people. Quick announcement. Moments with Self meditation Tuesdays at 6 p.m. If you're interested, I'm gonna add the link in my bio. I was supposed to already did it. I've been so busy. I'm gonna add the link in the bio. Join me. Be part of the tribe so you can be educated on meditation, so you can learn different types of meditations. And let's grow together. Let's continue to be in a state of appreciation and have so much gratitude so we can manifest our true desires. Take care.